Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Sharon. I'm Sharon, in case you don't know. For the subscribers that I have, welcome back. For the new ones that are watching, welcome in. Oh my God, I think I attracted some wasps at the park. I was wanting to do this video because I've been struggling today with I thought I had my sunglass clip on, with my motivation, my attitude. I know it's the 17th of July, so we just went from being in the retrograde shadow period to straight on in retrograde. And I've never had a good experience with retrogrades. I know astrologers and all of that, which I'm not versed in, they will all say kind of like, get ready for communication to be screwed up, things to slow down, delays, just things going wrong, etc., etc. I feel like the last almost year of my life has been a delay and stops and backward slides and just, I don't know, one very long retrograde that has just ceased to stop spinning for me. So I wasn't quite surprised at myself when I woke up today slightly mentally and emotionally off. And I don't know, just the friction in the air, not just at the trailer, but also in general. I'm in town doing errands and stuff today. And the question that I have that keeps popping up in my mind is, what now? Where do I go from here? And how? I have been, for those who've been spending any time at all on my channel, I have been going seemingly against the current uphill battle for quite some time. And financially, I'm at the end of my savings, and my son starts his job. We're not even quite sure when. There's just been like a hold up for what feels like forever. And trying to get a job in rural Oregon is damn near impossible at this point. There's been such a huge influx of population of people in this area, and there has not been any damn jobs added, which is adding to the crisis here for jobs. The sad thing is that even if I was able to get a job outside of my county or state, I have no funds to get me there to said job. Just a little frustration, actually a lot of frustration, some anger, not knowing when my ship is coming in, so to speak, where I will have an opportunity to even get a chance to get afloat, instead of continuously sinking farther and farther into the abyss of whatever this season of my life is. I would absolutely go somewhere that there was a job and a place to live. The problem is I don't have either of those, and again, money. And for anybody who's going to be like, oh, positive thoughts and manifest this and manifest that, can go fuck off right now in my comments, because none of that shit has worked for me, okay? And the reality of life is that it doesn't work that way. You still have to have income. You can't just like live off the land for free. Unless, well, I mean, I guess you could technically if you're like in BFE and you know how to hunt and fish and all that crap, which I don't know how to do, and I don't know how to forge like berries and mushrooms and all that stuff, like, you know, what's poisonous versus not. My luck, I'd think something was fine and then I'd eat it and die, which, I mean, might not all in itself be such a bad thing at this point. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, I don't know where to go from here, and I don't know how to get up from here. I don't know how to get out from here. And I don't know, it just seems to be one thing after another, you know. And now with the hot water heater problem, which we're not even sure what the hell is going on with that, it's so hit and miss, like hot water, no hot water, for, you know, a day at a time or 2 days at a time. It's just so weird. I feel like that place is a ticking time bomb of exploding, imploding, or just completely falling apart. And the owner has no money to invest in fixing things either. So, I mean, it's just a really crappy situation all in all for everybody. So I'm just, I would like to know from my viewers out there, anybody who is in this situation right now, and the only friend that's been able to help me is the one that is helping me with a place to stay, at a very cheap discount. But we don't have, my son and I do not have any other friends and no family members in any state who's willing to help us. So I'm just curious, you know, like what to do, because I don't know how to bring in money when I don't know how to go out and get money, because it costs money to get out there. And then where I live, there's just no jobs for what I'm able to do. I can't lift 50 pounds. I can't do caregiving, DSP work. Most of the companies, when I look into that, has also gotten weight requirement now for mobility and lifting and personal hygiene and all that, which, you know, 50 to 100 pounds, I cannot do that. Retail won't hire me, and gas stations, the fumes and stuff with gas stations and the excessive heat or cold, because I'm extremely sensitive to temperatures due to heat strokes in the past and heat exhaustion and then just autoimmune. So I can't do that. And I have tried to work at fast food, but I have zero cashiering experience, and apparently I'm overqualified. When I've tried to get back into re-entry into office work, all my office skills are null and void, basically, for on-site property management jobs that I used to do in California, what feels like a million years ago, but before 2012 moving up to Oregon. None of that, you know, qualifies. When I have looked into that, you got to have all these like certificates and certifications and all this stuff now. Well, all that costs money that I don't have. So yeah, and then with the risks and stuff, I'm not even sure like what all I can do. But anyways, so how do I get out of this vortex of hell, poverty? I don't know. I have my feet in the ground because I was getting so worked up earlier that I was like, okay, I need to go to the park, I need to ground myself. And that's exactly what I did. So if you guys have any ideas out there, know of any programs. Okay, so speaking of programs, little caveat there, my disability is still pending in the system with Social Security, and so I don't qualify for a lot of programs right now, like unemployment for one, and other little work programs, because I have Medicare. I don't have Oregon Health Plan, which also cut me out of a lot of other extra help for my particular situation that I'm in. It's just really shitty. Anyways, If you have anything nice to say, any positivity to throw my way, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Again, Sharon with Life with Sharon. Have a great day. Bye.